What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Creek Fishing Adventures, and I got a little adventure planned. I'm not sure how it's going to go because I don't know, because I'm going to wait till tomorrow to go on it. Also, it's only a matter of time before I added something else to my collection that helps me go on adventures, and something I've been collecting a lot of and really enjoying is kayaks. So we got a brand new kayak here today. I know, another one. Yes, 5th kayak. I have a boat over there and I have a boat back there. That boat I've never even used. I want to take it out, so I'm getting quite a few boats, kayaks, things that let me get out on the water, and I don't use them all at the same time. Maybe one day we'll get them all out there and just have everybody using one, but each one has its own purpose, and I'm excited to try out this kayak. This is from Brooklyn Kayak Company. This one is a stand-up fishing kayak that's only 11 foot, and it's the RA220. So let's open it up, take a look at it, and see what it's about. All right, we got the seat. It does come with its own paddle, so. This is actually a pretty good looking kayak. I did pick out this model, the RA220, I remember that. And I know they say it's a stand-up kayak, so it's a stand-up fishing kayak at 11 foot. And I picked out the color, camo blue. I really haven't watched any other videos on it. I've seen things about it, and I do that kind of intentionally. I know you're like, if you're getting something from a company, you should do a lot of research and know about it. Yes and no. If I'm gonna get something from a company, I wanna know a little bit about it, and then I wanna go into it with my mind open, not expecting anything. So I'm gonna walk through it. Right at the front here, we got a drain plug, so no big deal. And it's got a big molded in handle. I like handles like this, big and strong. So we got a hatch. It's got a locking mechanism. Let's see here. Turn it through open. Pop it open. Oh, okay. It's got a nice bag in there. Does that come out? Yeah, so we got an open hatch. It's got these, I don't know what these things are called. I'll look that up or something, but I like this. So these things aren't made to be like, I don't think these are made to be 100% dry, but it does keep stuff in there from sliding around. Because if you put something in there, it can slide all the way to the back. And this hatch feels pretty solid. Like it goes down solid and closes. So I would say that's going to be pretty watertight. And it comes with all the plugs in it, which I don't know. A lot of times I take these out because in the summer in kayaking, I don't know. I get it in and out a lot, so water, I don't mind water being in it. I'll have to see what I'm going to do on that. Am I going to leave all the plugs in? But so right here in the middle, another big hatch. And oh, okay, comes with a rod holder. But I like this. Another nice opening for putting stuff inside. Looks like we're going to have foot controlled steering, I'd say. Haven't gone all the way back there yet, so that's kind of nice. Everything's like flat through here too, so everything's there's no big up and down. Everything's pretty flat and smooth across. Any of these you can take out and like store like dry bags in, but we got 3 big hatches right off the bat, like boom, boom, boom. We're probably gonna use that for the seat. It looks like it's perfect size for a bucket, but I'll see. I have to try out some crates and stuff. And then we have this rudder system. No, there it goes. It does lock all the way down. So there's a little groove it fits in. It's got like a flat side on it. And then you're gonna pull, it's already spring loaded to go back down. And we got some hooks, we'll hook that up. And then you can lower it and control it. Where I'm thinking about going right now, I'm not gonna need this. The specifications on this is 11 foot 6 inches long, 34 inches wide, which that's a good size, 68 pounds, not too heavy. It says a weight capacity of 550 pounds, which is a lot for that size of a kayak. That's really cool. I'm not too crazy about how low the seat is. It's comfortable sitting in it, but standing up out of that position, it may be a little tough. Of course, I'm gonna try all this stuff out tomorrow. This is just my first overview. I already got a rope that I found to put on the front, kind of drag it, because I plan to kind of pull it up some rapids and test it out. Probably won't be using the rudder that much, but it was very easy to put together. Some people will definitely use it. Where I'm gonna go, hopefully, I probably won't need it. So tomorrow I'm gonna be taking this new Brooklyn kayak to one of my fishing holes, and I hope it's not flooded. If it's flooded, we're going to another one. We're going somewhere tomorrow, and we're gonna catch some fish. So here we go. Yes, sir. Look at this. Got a mountain stream. They actually stock trout up there. Just talked to a TWRA agent. There's a gar in there. I can barely see it. This water's super clear. It's kind of cold. And see, we're gonna go downstream. I've never kayaked through here before. This is gonna be a real adventure. I'm going for smallmouths in some of these deep pools. And we're also trying out a kayak for the first time. All right, let's get to it. I don't really know where I'm taking out. Up to 3 miles, and I'll have to walk back. This stream has some really nice holes that I really wanted to fish out of a kayak. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Great chance today. We'll stop somewhere, and I'll walk back up to the truck, but let's get in it and just start having fun. There's one. Nice. Oh yeah. That's how we get started right there. Yeah. There's our smallmouth number one. Pretty fish. I thought I saw a couple in there. He was in a little, it was like 5 or 6 foot deep right there. It looks shallow. Deep current. I've waded through here before, but now I'm gonna be able to kayak, kind of glide over it without splashing around, trying to make too much noise. Number one right there. This water is so clear. It's amazing. I don't know where the fish are. Could be if they're in the current. Dude, come on. Yeah, it's a rock bass. Oh man, that is cool. I saw him come out from under this rock when I dropped my lure down in there. Dude, I'm looking down like, I bet it's 10 feet deep right there. I see this, like there's just big boulders down there. And I saw this rock bass come out, look at my lure, I twitched it and he ate it. He's very dark. He's down at the bottom living under a rock, which is where they get their name. Man, that's 2 fish. I thought I'd get something else out of this hole. This is a lot of water. These deep holes are like big, and then I got a long, shallow place to get to my next one, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. We may have to get out and walk a little bit. Whew, that one was more like taking my kayak for a walk. Then I slipped and fell in right there, but we got some. Hopefully I can kayak for a little bit the next little stretch. I know there's gonna be more walking, but this probably isn't gonna be a place I kayak very often because it's a lot of work. But it's a little easier to coast through some of these holes, and there's a couple of holes that I can't even fish wading because they're so big that I'm gonna be glad when I get to it. Dude, that's a big one. That's a really, oh! I just lost a really good one. I saw him. He'd probably swam 10 feet out before I knew he was on. There we go. There we go. Not that big and I lost, but another smallmouth. Pretty fish. These guys are really pretty in here. Probably 11 incher. In my mind, this is what kayaking is like made to do. This is what kayaking, I know they had canoes a long time. I never had canoes, never got into that, but now that you can get kayaks like this and just throw it out of your truck, drag it into the water and go down some water. You can wade through here, you can walk the banks, but you can't really fish these holes like you can out of a kayak. It's so much more fun. And you see things you just never would see. I'm floating over top. I wish I could show you the water. It's so clear. I'm seeing gar and suckers and some bass and just different little fish swimming around that you really can't access, and you feel like you're out there with them. This is what when I think of kayaking, this is what I want to do. Now I'm about to go down some, I may have to walk over there. I'm about to go down some water. It's got a drop. It's not too easy to get through there, but once I get to that next hole, I can kind of sit back, sit down, and relax. Wow, I had to cast up there, let it sit, dry my glasses off to get one. They're just biting so soft. I should have got one right when I came in. Some red eyes, but pretty small. Oh, feels good to be sitting back in the kayak. Hopefully, at least I can sit for this deep pool. It's a long stretch. I might fish it for a little while. Oh, there's one. Alright, a little smallie. Alright, I'm hoping to get a couple fish out of this hole. Oh! Yes. Yes. Yes, there it is. A little slack right here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's a giant. That's a big smallie. That's what we've been looking for today. That's the kind of fish we've been looking for today. Got him right in the top corner. He was hooked pretty good. 17.5 inch long. A really nice creek smallie. That's what we've been looking for. The one I lost may have been about that big, but there's probably a bunch in here this big. But I mean, especially in a hole like this, there's gonna be bigger than that. But that's just a nice fish. Dude, we've been waiting on that guy, and now all that work's starting to pay off. Let's see, 2 1/4 to 2.5 pounder, 17.5. Really good fish there. Went all the way down through here with the Helgramite. Come back up, boom, mag draft. Okay, see what else we can do. Oh, right, there you go. Couple little guys. They're not hammering it right away. I'm having to work it a little bit. All right, let's get back in the kayak. Go a little further, then go a little further, then go a little further. Oh, I made it. All right, getting close to the end. I hope. I was gonna go further down, but the first bridge I come across that I can get out, I'm gonna take out and walk back. I haven't really gone that far, but it's just been slow. Love to pick up another good smallmouth, so we got a couple more pretty good looking holes to fish. Yes. Dude, this might be the biggest one today. You. Oh, dude. Oh yeah! Woo! Look at that one. Another good one. I don't know if he's bigger than that other one. He feels fatter. That one was on the Nico Helgramite. So I wasn't sure if the Helgramite was gonna get any big ones the way it's been going on today, but that's a beauty right there. Look at that fish. He's actually just a little bit shorter, 17 1/4, but it feels a little fatter. He's got some good colors on him. Really pretty creek smallie. He was all the way at the back of this pool and not in very deep water. So they're not, I haven't really got very many in the front. Usually they're in the front, but I guess it just hadn't got hot enough. But these are some really good fish. Oh, I gotta take care of those guys. Those are, I mean, that may be full grown for this size of water. And I saw another one at least that big, you know, pass me by going up. So what a nice catch. I'm glad I came a little bit further. Well, I guess I had to. I can't get out yet. Hopefully we don't got too much further to go. A little shallow. Oh, more dragging. I don't remember what the next pool is. I don't think I'm too far from where I can get out though, but this pool right here is just, this is beautiful. Oh, it's a good one. Goodness. Man, this guy has way too much energy. Under the bridge, right by the pillar right there. He was strong. Oh yeah, that grueling trip is finally over. I think I only went probably 2, maybe 3 miles, but I feel like I was going like a half mile an hour. But it was way shallower, and then all the shallow spots, like the current where you zip right through that on a kayak. It took me 3 times as long because I had to walk it because the boulders are just, there's not a straight path through it. But man, I'm actually liking this kayak for the weight. Very stable. I'm sitting on it. You can lean and you feel really comfortable. You don't even feel like you're gonna lean over. Standing on it, you just kind of find your spot, you know, because it's gonna go a little bit. And it was very comfortable. Caught that big fish on it, no problem. Never felt like I was, you know, unstable. This is what I don't like: the seat. I don't like how low it is, but I do like how comfortable it is. This is a very comfortable seat. I'm actually was kind of impressed. The seat is just sitting there, but because I was getting in and out, and when I'm fishing, I want to sit up higher. It sits down a little lower. I guess I could look into, you know, raising that seat, because if I could raise that seat 6-8 inches, man, this would make this fishing kayak, you know, I feel like a whole lot better. Now the hatches, they're not dry hatches, so some of my stuff did get damp that was in there, but I do like the hatches that you can just throw stuff in there and have it in there. At the same time, when I have rods laying here, it's kind of in the way. I'd rather it be a little smoother right there, but that's just me. If I was going on a kayak trip, like overnight, this has got all kinds of storage for hatches, for stuff like that. So it paddled very well. I caught fish out of it. It's got room in the back for my crate and for stuff. I felt like it glides really well, paddling around in those flat areas, and then I kind of went back and forth some of those currents. So everything seemed to work really good on that. I didn't use the rudder system. I'm gonna have to try this out in the lake. That'll be the next thing. But overall, I'm liking it. I think it's a solid, really sturdy kayak for, I think it was 68 pounds. Other than the seat being low, and I want to stand up every once in a while. If I wasn't ever standing up and I wasn't getting out of my seat, dude, it wouldn't be a problem. But I do like to sit up a little higher when I'm fishing, and the way to stand up on this, it's a little hard standing up and down, at least for my long legs. But anyway, that's some of my, I guess, some things I didn't like, and then some of the things I do like. So thanks Brooklyn Kayak Company for sending it to me and let me trying it out. I definitely want to try to get some more use out of it. Somewhere flat water next time, and see what it does, and maybe put that rudder on there and kind of see how that works. So if you've used any of these Brooklyn Kayak Companies kayaks and you got any comments or suggestions on things, I'd love to hear it. Like maybe some modifications or upgrades, or maybe one of the kayaks that you like. It's kind of interesting, because there's another kayak I'm gonna add to my fleet, and hopefully get to use it for a bunch of different situations. So I got to get in here to this Mexican restaurant before it closes. So thanks so much for watching. Really good day out there. It was tough, but I got some good fish out of it.